Best decisions made by the Premier League clubs this transfer summer. We are starting with Newcastle. Newcastle signing Sandro Tonali, one of the best midfielders right now in football. We saw his performance at AC Milan. He was a key player for the team. And now that he'll be playing for Newcastle next season, he'll be taking more of a midfield role, and that will give Bruno Guimaraes to play as an attacking midfielder. Bruno Guimaraes is one of the best players for Newcastle, and now I'm convinced that he'll be adding more goals next season for Newcastle. Newcastle are fixing their problems. Newcastle are not going everywhere splashing their millions. They're signing the right players into the team. I think Newcastle signing Sandro Tonali, that shows exactly they're ready for next season. They are ready to challenge for titles. Manchester United releasing David De Gea and signing Andre Onana into the team. I'm not saying David De Gea is not a good goalkeeper. We know exactly what he has done for the Red Devils for the past 12 years. Signing Andre Onana into the team, that will give Eric Ten Hag to play the style of football he wants to play at Manchester United. Having the right man between the sticks will give Eric Ten Hag a good start to build exactly what he's trying to build right now at Manchester United. Don't get me wrong. David De Gea is Manchester United legend. David De Gea is one of the best goalkeepers that Manchester United have ever had. Further, I'm going Brighton keeping their manager. Brighton is one of the teams that has really improved under Roberto De Zerbi. A straightforward manager, somebody who knows exactly what he wants, somebody who is always there for the players. Making somebody like McAllister sign for Liverpool, making somebody like Moses Caicedo to be the person is right now who is worth 100 million. I think they're heading to the right way. And maybe Brighton will be challenging to be in the top 4 next season under Roberto De Zerbi, one of the best managers in the Premier League. Wolves Wanderers selling Ruben Neves to Saudi's Pro League. Many people are not okay with Saudi's Pro League business with the Premier League teams, but I think it was the best business for Wolves because Ruben Neves had only 1 year remaining in his contract, and selling the player with only 1 year remaining in his contract for 55 million. That's a good business for Wolves. Plus, I'm going selling their goalkeeper, Hugo Lloris. I'm not saying he's not a good goalkeeper again, but I think if somebody saw their game, Spurs versus Newcastle game last season, one of the weak points in Spurs team is goalkeeper. And I think Spurs selling Lloris and getting the right goalkeeper into the team, maybe Spurs will be somewhere around them being back into their winning ways under the new manager. And now that Burnley are promoted in the Premier League, I think the best decision they made this summer is signing James Trafford, one of the best young goalkeepers right now in football, saving England under 21 in their Euros. And now that he'll be joining Vincent Kompany's Burnley, I think he'll be under the right manager, and he'll be really useful for Burnley team next season, even though they're starting their game against Manchester City. But we all think Pep Guardiola will be fair to Vincent Kompany's first game in the Premier League. Chelsea selling Mateo Kovacic to Manchester City. I think that's one of the best decisions made by Chelsea this summer because Mateo Kovacic has been struggling at Chelsea. Now that he'll be playing for Manchester City, he'll be under the right manager. For the sake of his career, it was the best decision for Chelsea to sell Mateo Kovacic. Crystal Palace, I'm going their new kit. Their new kit is the best, and I'm hoping that Crystal Palace will not be relegated, having their best kit next season. The best decision made by Liverpool this transfer summer is keeping Jurgen Klopp. Last season, we know exactly at some point Liverpool was struggling, and if it was another team, they could have sacked the manager. But keeping that person in that team, he'll do exactly what he knows best in football, and Liverpool will be back next season, and they'll be challenging Manchester City for the Premier League title. And actually, maybe Liverpool will be winning the Europa League. The best decision made by Manchester City this transfer summer, I think it is keeping their team together. They still have 99.9% of the players they were using last season. That means Manchester City are ready for next season games from their first game. I know Gundogan left the team, but they still have the right players. Arsenal signing Declan Rice is the best decision made by Arteta's side. Even though many people are still complaining that Arsenal paid a lot of money to sign Declan Rice, Arteta knows exactly why Declan Rice was the main man this transfer summer. And I think Arsenal having Declan Rice before their preseason games, that will give Declan Rice a way to link up with these other players. And before the start of the Premier League games, Declan Rice will be fully fit to play for Arsenal team, and that will be the best thing for Arsenal side.